What's up, Phoenix? How's it going? Alright, so what we're gonna do. Oh my god, not this again. So web page designing and in your design app, nice. Wait, I first want to fix the eyeball enemy real quick. So this is, they're all under the same node currently. We might change that though. What I think we're gonna do, oh yeah, we were working with set initial position. When do we set initial position? Let me look at our enemy manager. So on room entered, we say animate up. We set initial position, and then we say our movement path is equal to the whatever this is. What we could do is throw this here if we want to keep it like this. And basically, if our movement path dot time, or sorry, dot size is greater than or actually less than or equal to 1, we're gonna grab this timer dot wait time. Oh, what? Oops. I'm gonna set it to 2 seconds. Let me see how that looks. When do you sleep? I took a nap. I took like an hour nap right before I started the stream. It felt like a 3-hour nap though. So like it might have been, it was an hour, but it felt like 3 hours. You feel me? So like I think I took a 3-hour nap. Should really be in bed. I'm up analyzing other companies' websites. What you could do is go into bed and analyze other people's other companies' websites. You know, do it while in bed, you know. Analyze their, you know, their mobile site, although maybe it's not recommended to use your phone before bed. It's a double-edged sword. What I like to do, personally, I like to write before bed. I like to journal. Makes me... It's nice, actually. It's like a step back from the digital world. You're not held by, you know, you can write whatever you want, you know. It's kind of nice. Falling asleep on my phone. I used to do it, like, yeah, even like 6 months ago. I used to fall asleep with my phone in my hand. But yeah, I've noticed I sleep so much better without it, obviously. The legendary MC, the one and only, thank you. Yeah, usually how I started out, because I'm not much of a writer, sometimes it does become sort of a story, but a lot of the time it's just a bullet points. And then from the bullet points, it might expand into, you know, me going on a rant about something, you know? But it's nice. Sometimes I also write about my game story. Like, I have 2 notebooks. I have one for game dev. This is my game dev notebook right here. I have another one specifically for like journaling. But they're both kind of like the same thing. I mean, this one, the game dev notebook, is specifically for game dev. Like, I don't do much personal stuff on it. But the personal one is like both personal and game dev, because like obviously game dev is so, you know, intertwined with my personal life. So yeah. You have one too? You have a game dev notebook? I actually just finished my that's my second notebook. That was my I finished my first notebook after 3 years, I guess, of game deving. I finished my first notebook. Yeah, I have one I carry with me to work every day. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay. So the respawn is a little too... It's taking too long. You can try setting it to maybe 1.5. Seeing how that looks. The thing is, the player is already visible, or the eyeball is already visible. What we're probably going to want to do is sync the timer with... So, yeah, currently, we kind of removed the respawns. Like, we had 2 states. We had 3 states. We had the idle, the death, and the respawn. We removed the respawn because it just looked better with the moving enemy, but now it seems like I kind of want to bring back the rebirth state. But it's weird because we'll have to see. Maybe we can handle 2 different animations. We could actually handle 2 different animations in the death state. Yo, Arya ADN, thank you for the raid. Class dismissed. Professor Tiny raid. This is a huge raid. How's it going, Aaron? And Stream Kyle. Welcome. How was your stream? While you're typing that out, I could show you guys what I've been working on. We've been doing a lot of refactoring lately, so there isn't much like visual progress that's been made in the last like couple of days, but there's a lot of potential. Like, now is like the point where like I'm gonna be adding a bunch of more mechanics. We basically set up our entire... I want to say we set up our entire enemy class. It's not even close to being done. I'm lying to myself, but we're still making a lot of progress. Here, I'll show you guys. Wait, these aren't the... these are only the eyeball enemies. This is a refactored version of the laser enemies that we used to have in our game. I could show that off in just a second, too. Slow but productive. Hell yeah. Were you doing game dev? I usually see your stream at night, and it's usually a gaming stream, but I know you also do Godot dev. Class dismissed. Professor Tiny raid is happening. Professor Tiny raid happening. Welcome, Dark Leon. Resident Evil 2? Is that the reference?
Hello there.
Yo, how's it going, Tomer? And Piero Gidgen. Welcome. Let me know if I'm mispronouncing that name. But yeah, these are the new enemies. Here, let me bring us closer to the newer enemies. Or the new old enemies. Which are the ones that, like, basically can move back and forth. But they're, like, completely dynamic. Like, we can do whatever we want with them. Tonight was a dev night. Was experimenting with tile maps. Oh, are you in Godot? I think most Godot devs, I'm kind of getting left behind because I stuck with 3. I love working with tile maps. I can show you some cool things, but in Godot 4, I know like tile maps are just like so different now. So everything that I learned in 3 probably doesn't even apply anymore. .02, I see. So not 4.1 yet. I think they're making some tile map changes, I believe, in 2. That's what I've heard, but I don't know much. Oh yeah, we're working on this new enemy. The one that's moving around is the new version. It's a refactored version of this enemy. Here, I'll showcase that in just a second. I can also show you the cool things that we do with tile maps. It's like one of my favorite things to work on, actually. Well, it's the most satisfying thing to work on, like once it's all done. Yeah, I'm scared of it. I think I tried working on it once for like a game jam game, and it was just, it was so discouraging. I didn't even work on an auto tile. I just repeated the Godot icon. But yeah, this enemy right here, this was like the old version, and this is the new refactored version. It usually shoots lasers at us, but we haven't got to that part yet. Because I'm stubborn and couldn't be bothered with the docs. I'm the same way. Not with exploring the docs, but like, you know, once I know what works, I'm very stubborn to switch. Sectioning was easy enough, but the collision painting was definitely confusing at first. I don't even know what that's about. Making collisions for 3 is not too difficult, but yeah, I remember struggling to get it's just like, it's weird. Like, they have some stuff on, like, some stuff is done in the inspector, then some stuff is done over on the bottom where, like, you know, where the this stuff is. Where is that? You know, when you actually handle the tile set, it's so confusing for me. I'm sure they're gonna make. You know, honestly, it's nice that I'm taking my sweet time to switch to 4, because I'm sure by the time I do switch, there'll be like a bunch of tutorials out there that'll you know, explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Cell size, had to do it in 3 different places in 4. Oof. Yeah. And it's also, like, I know, like, so in my game, you might notice I have like 20 different tile maps, because you can't set like different sized cells. And I mean, I still don't use different sized cells, but I do like separating them, just because it's just easier to organize. I know in 4 you can, like, you know, separate them, which is kind of nice. So like everything could be in the same tile map. But yeah, because you can see I have like auto tile, then I have the border tile map, then I have the transition tiles, decoration tiles, the spike tiles. It'd be nice if we could just put everything in one. That's like the only thing that I thought was nice in 4, but I still haven't even explored it. What's this with, like, I don't know if this Raji works too? Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys are getting this on OBS, but like, I always get this thing of like adding as a guest now. I don't know what that's about. I have to like close the stream chat. And I have to reopen it because it like blocks the text. There we go. Not even sure what it is. I mean, it's a cool idea. Like, you raid the person. If that's what it is, like, you raid the person and then they can join you on stream. Although, like, I feel like after a stream you're exhausted. Like, all you want to do is just, like, you know, sleep or eat or, you know, just chill. Most people, I don't think, want to socialize after a raid. But I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time, you know, Twitch has made some, you know, design mistakes or misunderstood its audience. But yeah, we're gonna be so we did just refactor the enemy, but it's still not nearly close to being done, and we've encountered a slight issue. Here, let me edit this room real quick. So yeah, we made it complete, like, really dynamic now. Originally what we did was we had multiple nodes connected to each other. So let's say we wanted an enemy that moved around. What I would do is I would, like, and this was just like a hacked way of doing it, I would have one enemy that was active, and then the other 3 would be inactive. And what would happen is you hit this one, it would move to a reference, which would be this next node here, and then it would delete itself, and then it would almost imitate as if this was the new node, or this was the same node, and then the same thing would happen. You would hit this one, it would go here, and so on. But now we're using Line 2D. I mean, it obviously just makes more sense to kind of make a Line 2D. It's just a little ugly, in my opinion, when it comes to level design, or if, like, we wanted to make a level editor. It'd be a little harder to, like, make it work in the game, but it's okay. I think it'll be fine. So here are our 2 enemies. This one, we can directly set a path for it if we really wanted to. So we could say, you know, first position is 0, 0, and then we can say, oh, our next position is 0, 80, and then, you know, it'll go back and forth, left and right. Or we can put a path 2D inside of it. Or sorry, it's not a path 2D, it's a line 2D. Let's set the size to, yeah, let's do 2. Literally the same exact thing. So we can do one where it goes left and right, or left and right via, like, I guess, hard-coded or whatever you want to call this. But there's just one slight difference. The enemies that don't have a path and the enemies that do have a path are going to be handled completely differently, or just slightly differently. There's going to be an animation that plays on this one, and then a faster animation that plays on this one. And we'll compare the 2 in just a second. Also, thank you for the follow. Rogi. Is it pierogi? Am I gonna get going? All right, sounds good. Aria, thank you again for the. Oh, I don't think I even shouted you out. Thank you for the raid again. Yep, delicious pierogies. I haven't had a pierogi in a hot minute. All right, so I really like the animations, and the reason why it looks like this is because it needs to be, like, quick. In case there are speedrunners. But then you can see this one. This one has a death animation. Like, you hit it, it, like, does this weird, like, oh, I've been hurt, and then it, like, respawns. But the issue is, you can see it's already visible, and it gives this illusion like, oh, it's already ready for wait, let me see that. Yeah, it's already it's ready for combat again, but it isn't. Or it's ready to be bounced off again, but it's not. So what we need to do is set it into the idle state, but play the correct animation, or just, you know, transition into the correct animation. I haven't figured out how to do that just yet, because it technically is in the idle state. But yeah, the animations aren't done. What we could do, well, actually, let me see. So we created a new function called handle animation. When you enter the idle state, or sorry, when you enter the dead state, if your size is less than 1, we say play the death animation. What if instead of playing the death animation on the dead state, well, once the timer is done. So once the death animation is done, we play the rebirth animation. But our timer is still going. So we only want the rebirth animation playing once we enter the idle state. So maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we don't have to play this one. Let's just go here, go into the idle, and that's what we did before. Hopefully, let's see. Let's pass this for now. Let me see what this looks like. Boom. Alright, so this is the original one. Alright, there we go. That's much better. Wait. There we go. So the second it becomes visible again, you can bounce on it. The timing is very slow though. I don't know if I like that. But I guess, is that what we want? Let me see. Maybe we can just adjust the timer just a bit. Let me see. Right now it's set to 1.5 seconds. Maybe we'll set it to... What's slow about it? Is it the death animation that's taking too long? No, it's technically the timer that's taking too long, but I don't know. 1.5, 1 second was too short. 1.5 is a little too long. Let's see what 1.2 looks like. Huh? Yeah, we could do this one. Let's see. I also want this animation playing for longer, or the white frame right here. Death. Alright, so we're repeating the same animation. Let me put 14 here as well. Maybe for all of these frames. Or just we'll do it for 3 frames. Try this again. 14, 13. I'll try 13 here. So 2 and 2. I think might look good. The only thing I don't like is that it like... Maybe it's fine. It's invisible, but it is there. But I feel like it should be visible for a split second, a little longer. The thing is, we're waiting for the timer before we play the animation. Okay, we'll leave it the way it is. As for so currently, this is a new scene. It's called eyeball enemy moving. Going to rat you out about your sleep schedule to someone who loves you. I think they all know. I think they all know I'm a little cuckoo. I think everyone here is always awake too. Like, I say hi to my downstairs neighbor. I say hi. Usually I see them before they go to work, around 4 a.m. Sometimes I see them. I'll say hi. Um, you know, my neighbor or my neighbor right behind this wall. I see them in the morning around like 5 to 6 a.m. I'm on the East Coast, which makes me even more irresponsible than most of my. Well, I'm also on the East Coast, so makes you feel any better. I'm right here along with you. Also, Neo, you're up pretty late too. So, what do you have to say? I'm pretty sure you probably have work in the morning, right? What's the day today? Today is Wednesday. Yeah. It's not about me. I take naps. Right before I started streaming, I took a nap, and then after this stream, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. So my sleep schedule is, I don't know if it's bad though, because like we are being productive. I'm more productive in the last 6 months than I've been, I think, ever in my whole life. Not saying that people should do what I'm doing, but yeah. We've been pretty productive lately. I mean, we refactored. In the last few days, we refactored so much. We also released a new demo. Yeah, it's been going pretty well. But I appreciate the concern. I think from an outside perspective, I feel like it looks like it might be unhealthy. But I can assure you, we have it under control. I hope. Alrighty. So, should we replace? We could literally just copy this script right here and put it in the new enemy script. We could also. I'm trying to think. The animations are already different too. It's not the same node at this point. Is there any way to replace a scene with another scene? We could do it via a script, but it would take too long. We could copy this animation player. The only thing that's changed was the animation player and the script. So we can actually just go here, copy, go into. Wish I would be as productive as you. How's it going, El Falso? El Falso? Have I asked if you were a German developer? So far I'm fine, just woke up. Nice. Yeah, you are? Nice. Early birds here? Yes, indeed. Good morning, Sir Black Soul. What did I want to look up? Eyeball enemy. So yeah, we could just replace everything. I'm trying to think. You know what we might do? After we replace the code for the eyeball enemy, I think we're gonna keep it we'll keep this original. I'm trying to think if we should. So yeah, we have the eyeball enemy, which is just, you know, an enemy that doesn't move at all. And then we have the eyeball moving enemy, but that has the ability to move, but also has the ability to not move and handles both animations. So I'm trying to think if we should just, you know, replace all of them or keep them separated. Decisions. For now, what I'm going to do is we're going to go into here. We're going to... So, Here, wait. Before we do that, let's also back everything up. Yeah, there are a bunch of early birds here. Depending on your time zone. For me, I'm just a late worm. New animations for eyeball. Germany just started. It's currently 9 a.m. over there, right? Boom, boom. Okay. All right, so all I'm gonna do is just delete. I'm gonna try. Hopefully, this doesn't break the game. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna delete this animation player. Hopefully it doesn't break anything, and we're just going to paste this new animation player, which, yeah, everything should be good. The animations are different. And yeah, for the most part it should be the same, hopefully. So that's this eyeball right here. Something might be different about these eyes now. So we might want to copy the code over. But we shall see. Oh my god. Here, let me put myself in a different room. Just picked up your first coffee? Nice. Yeah, it's the same. The timer, I believe, is slightly different because we put a new script into it. Yeah, see, we just fell through. What we're gonna do, you know, I'm gonna keep them separated for now. I'm just gonna copy over this this script right here, initial position. Do we have this script actually? Respawn timer. Initial state. We don't have an initial position. We also don't have the variable initial position. Here, I'm just gonna copy it. This doesn't exist. Should I? It's hard to tell what to do here. For now, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna say var. I'm gonna say moving for now. We'll say initial position equal to vector 2 0. Thing should be and movement path. Export var movement path. However, I would challenge you on your belief when you thought you were not being productive playing your sandbox building game. Forgot what it was called, but I feel like it was definitely pave the part of the road you were on now. The sandbox building game. Sandbox building game. Which is it on Steam? Is it RimWorld? Are you thinking of RimWorld? I feel like those games, you were building ships and stuff. Oh, whoops. I honestly can't remember what sandbox game you're talking about. Oh, it was like it was like an online game. I see. I mean, yeah, I think that's a part of like, I wouldn't say it's being productive, but it's like building an interest, right? So it's like it like builds up to like what you might be interested in the future. Like if you like that as a kid growing up, you might like the more intricate things growing up, or like once you become older. Like a lot of game devs now, or like, you know, the generation that's slightly below me, or like slightly younger than me, are really into like Roblox, for instance. And Roblox has some like really, we won't mention like, you know, the maybe how predatory Roblox is, but it does strike like I don't know, interest in like young programmers because they have like their own type of engine, or like their own programming, or their own form of like a game engine, which is kind of cool. I see a lot of people on Discord now who are like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing stuff with Roblox," and it's like it's usually frowned upon in like the game dev industry just because of like because of how predatory Roblox is. But I think it's still a pretty good like introduction to programming or game dev, stuff like that. Built-in broke a lot of shit growing up. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I wonder, like, is it like, are people born that way, or is it because they were just introduced to that stuff while they were like while they were growing up? Because I did the same thing. Like I was always like breaking my toys and like you know, like if I wanted something attached to my favorite toy, I'd be like, all right, let me actually break off his arm and I'll put like a metal rod instead so he looks badass or something, you know? Obviously, like it expands from there, but yeah, and then you start breaking, you know, I don't know. For me, it was like, you know, maybe old flip phones or something, you know? The timer is still not running properly. I think we do have to just save the script. Target position is equal to vector 2. Wait, what? I don't know why we have this target position set to... Oh, this is for the moving eyeball. Oh, because we never actually put it... Wait, no, we did. Set initial position. When did we originally set initial position? Initial state. Let me see something. And our enemy manager. Oh, we say if it's in the group of moving eyes, but it's actually... it's just an eyeball. So we can just say... You can just say this. For child and eyeball.getChildren, set this movement path and eyeball.set initial position. I think this should work. You got into machining / engineering because of your grandfather. Interesting. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait, what? The animation still is incorrect. Why is it first state? Well, let me see. Oh yeah, it completely ignores the next animation. My dad worked for a phone company and he brought up a lot of wires and switches and lights on. Yeah, that's also another thing for sure. Like as a child, like you definitely look at your father usually, or I don't want to, you know, it really depends on everyone's situation. Some sort of like it could either be a father figure or like a role model, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm really, you know, you learn subconsciously like, oh, this is, you know, maybe what you're supposed to do in life, or yeah, to some extent. Also, thank you, Neo. You've already given me so many subs. It's crazy how many subs you've given me. Oh, it tells you Gifted a total of 24 in this channel. I'm gonna have to do something special for you, Neo. In the game. Or maybe in real life too. But in the game for sure. Some sort of you know mine do not count. Of course they count. They're just as valid as anyone else's subscription. Yeah, you learn these things subconsciously too. Nature, nurture, the whole shebang. So yeah, wait, okay. Let me see here. I low-key just want to copy the script over to the new eyeball enemies. We didn't really change anything except for the script. We have to, although right now we would have to like cherry pick it if we want to bring this into the new one, because there's some scripts here that exist already. Like initial state, while in state. I don't think we have the change state. Let me see. In the old version, we just say enter state. I wonder, let me see something. Replace a bunch of scenes. No, the only way we could do this slightly well is just to replace the code. We can do it. It's just gonna be a little annoying. Here, let's put these two side by side. So the trigger script. You know what I might do? If we just copy everything from the ready function down and we paste it on the top of here. Wait. On the top of our eyeball enemy. We're going to get a bunch of errors. For instance, this ready function already exists, so we can get rid of it. Initial state already exists. Let's get rid of it. Physics process. While in state. Enter state. Activate. Animate iris. We don't have. And I believe this one also exists. Okay, that's everything. We're going to get some other things like reached target doesn't exist yet. So let's grab that from the eyeball enemy moving. Reached target and reached final target. Whoops. We'll copy that. Current position, movement size. Current position on movement path doesn't exist yet. Oh, and we want to delete this. Target position. I don't think we use this variable. Now throw this right here. Target position is equal. Oh, we do use target position. All right. Oh, Neo. Thank you. I think this is the most subs I've had in like a year, or I mean since I started streaming. All right, so everything is the same. The eyeballs feels. Oh wait, what happened to our? There's no animation. Who the hell? Who wrote this? We say play idle. We say on the entrance of the idle state. Wait, on the entrance of the idle state, we don't play any animation. Where is it? We play rebirth if the size is less than or equal to 1, which it should be. Let's see. Vector is set to size 0. Why isn't it playing? Okay, let's go back into. Let me go back into this room real quick. I'm pretty sure we have it working for this one. Yeah. And the animation is the same. So we say, after rebirth, we say start idle. Do. If our movement size is less than or equal to 1, we say play the death animation. If our movement size is less than 1 on the entrance of the idle state, we say play rebirth. The rebirth animation plays after. Should play after 0.5 seconds is what we set it to here. Actually, maybe that's the problem. The animation is too fast. So I'm gonna set this to 1.5 real quick just to see. Yo, how's it going, Rayman? Let me see if this fixed it. Oh shit. Come on. Ugh. Brother. Whoa. Okay, it's not playing the animation once it dies. It plays the idle animation in the beginning, but then and it does enter the idle state, I'm pretty sure. Here, let me. Oh, I should do this. I should like. Let me add a label here. Just gonna put a label on top of it and say state. I don't know why I don't do this more often. Let me add default font dot tress theme overrides theme. Is it theme or theme overrides fonts? Just throw this default font. There we go. I'm gonna make it unique. Change it to, let's say, 20. And then for now in the physics process, just making an enemy for my game to submit to a game jam. What about you? Currently we're just we've been refactoring for a while now. But yeah, we're in the process of creating we're in the process of refactoring our laser enemy, or creating a new enemy that's capable of shooting lasers at the player. So this is just gonna print an int. It's gonna be switching between 0 and 2. I want to make sure 0 is playing, or 0 is above the player, or is above the eyeball at all times. I just want to make label.text text value set text on base null instance on our moving enemy, because we don't have one. Where did I put this? We gotta start ignoring the moving eyeball. Interesting. I wonder. The physics process of our eyeball enemy. See? Yeah, we have a physics process. It's like, wait, eyeball. Yeah, interesting. Physics. Come on. Wait, this is our enemy manager. What's going on here? We're saying set index text on base null instance with value type int doesn't exist. Let me try this again. Okay. That was weird. Dot text is equal to 1. Can you not set it to? It says on base null instance. That's so weird. Let me see. str. Label. That's so weird. We have the node right here. I assume maybe it has to do with the moving eyeball enemy that we have in this room. Here, I'll delete them to see if that fixes it. It's happening in the physics process. Wait, oh. Can't assign to expression? Oh. Alright. So you can see we're in... It says 1? Does it say 1 right there? Alright, let's go into a better room. Alright, let's just do it in this room. Oh, we're actually updating it. So let's go here. We'll just say on enter state label.text is equal to, oh, because we set it to oops, it's always set to 1. Should be 0. Okay. Oh, what is this? On label.text is equal to state. Oh my god. And we're still waking up. Alright, so we've entered the idle state. Nothing is playing though. Alright, let's figure this out. On enter state, we say start. We say start idle. Wait. On enter state. Wait a second. Where are the animations? We don't play any animations. We say animation node.play. I thought we had a handle animations script. Let me see something. Did we not copy that script over? We have the handle animations here. Let me see. Handle animation. Yeah, we have. Oh, on wait, we don't use rebirth anymore. Okay, so we say handle state, handle animation of our state. The state that we're handling is currently the idle state, and we should be playing the rebirth animation. So I'll just print this out. Print rebirth animation, and then from the rebirth animation, we should get a signal that says start idle. Print rebirth over start idle. Why does it not work? Okay, so do you see it anywhere? Dash, neutral, where's our bounds? Okay, eyeball, trigger, enter bounds, direction, final, where are the print statements? Rebirth, we see rebirth animation. Playing death. Rebirth animation, dot play rebirth, and then, oh, our signal isn't here anymore. What the hell? No wonder it's not working. There we go. I guess when you copy over nodes, their signals don't get saved. Okay. So everything should be good now. Let's go into our original rooms. Let's make sure everything just plays the same. It should play the same. We'll go. You know, let's actually do a quick speed run. I haven't played this chapter in a hot minute. We've always just been staring at the same room for the longest time. Feels the same. The respawns are a little different now, but in reality, most rooms won't. You'll never actually have to deal with this. Shit. Oh, what the hell? Is there a skill issue here? It's perfect. Not a skill issue. There was a skill issue. It's a programming issue. I mean, it is a skill issue. It's not a developer issue. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope it's not a developer issue. Ah, that was a skill issue. the hell? All right, perfect. So I think we can start working on the laser enemy now. Boom, 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 boom. And I think this time we'll finally create a new class, or like a new enemy for this one, because there's no way this enemy. So the only thing that's gonna suck is if we start introducing. The thing is, I keep updating how this enemy works. So like every time we update how the laser enemy works, then I keep going back to the original class and I'm like, oh, you know, this is what this class needs now. So it's like, should I just put it all under the same enemy? It'll just be this all-encompassing super class, and then if we want to use the mechanic, we can. If we don't, we can I'll create a new script, new enemy, in case it breaks or anything like that. Maybe we could just duplicate it too. Like, we don't actually have to use the class. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. In case anything is screwed up. Okay. So, let's go into eyeball. Yes, lasers. We can even do other things like teeth. I was thinking of teeth eyeball enemies, kind of like Terraria, the twins. There's one that has teeth, and there's actually one that has teeth and one that has lasers. Kent, you don't like that idea? Alrighty. Did we start working? Why is there an eyeball enemy laser? Oh, this is an old one. Let's delete it. Eyeball enemy laser. Let me make sure this script... I don't think we use this. I mean, it doesn't even matter. I'll keep it just in case, because... yeah, we might want to go back to that script or use the animations. We did some crazy when it came to like the placing of the hitbox and stuff like that. We did some crazy stuff. I'm wondering if we can change it this time around. I might use a raycast or something. Only issue with the raycast is that like we'd be sending a signal to the player rather than the player detecting the hitbox. Or we could, I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll worry about it when we get there. So we're gonna call this eyeball enemy. No, actually, let's duplicate this one just in case we made some changes. Eyeball enemy, laser. Go into this script, we're going to copy it, we're going to delete it, create a new script, create. Alright. Oh, what the hell? What's this script? Why is there like so much empty space here? So currently, we're using the class eyeball node. Should we have it just be an eyeball laser? Eyeball laser node? Sure, why not? Certain things we would want to keep, like, well, yeah, the states are gonna change because we're gonna have to have a shoot state. So we idle, dead, rebirth. We don't have rebirth anymore, so we're gonna have idle, dead, shoot. So you can go from the shoot to the dead, and the shoot to the idle, and the idle to the shoot. Immediately from, yeah, all of these states are kind of, I guess you can't go from the dead to the shoot, but yeah. All right, let's do this. Let me see. We'll keep the script the way it is for now. If we can make adjustments to it, then we might just make it extend laser eyeball. We can get rid of all of these other variables. But for now, yeah, any other scripts we add or any other variables, we'll just put right here. New vars. Okay. All right. So how do our laser eyeballs work? Originally, how did they work? We called it laser beam main 2. We had a laser line, apparently. I don't know what that is. This is probably super spaghetti right here. Let's see what it did. Hit, dead, move. On next node. Oh yeah, we had some crazy stuff going on here. So it has the same movement. Nom nom. Type eyeball. Speed 200. Target position. Hurt box position. We're gonna ignore that for now. Let's just start working on the actual laser shooting. When it touches all over. Yeah. We're gonna be replacing all of this anyway, so it's all good. I wonder, so we had a laser crosshair. I wonder if I should keep the crosshair, because it's a very like raw looking. Originally, the laser eyeball looked like a robot almost, and now it's more like, you know, organic looking. So I'm trying to think, like, do we need a crosshair? But what would be the other visual indicator? There may need to be something. When your entire project is buried under spaghetti. Some of my spaghetti, it is contained. I don't know. There's some spaghetti, but I think it's okay. I think the spaghetti that we have it's a manageable amount of spaghetti. It only took like a few days to refactor the room switching and stuff. So like, there's still spaghetti in that script, but like it's just we just have to go through it and like remove some scripts that are unused. I like spaghetti. Yeah. We have to feed the people. Dex, what are you doing, Dex? Why are you sending so many bits? Thank you. What are you doing, Dex? But hello. Thank you again for the bits. Hope your day is well. Hope your day is going well. So I'm trying to think, do we want a laser crosshair this time around? Oh, this song is kind of crazy. Track player, initial start. Back to the safe. You know, I think I've gotten sick of Undertale. We listened to it so much, and then, you know, the second I started listening to other music, yeah, I think we killed Undertale. You know what I need to add? I need to add Deltarune. That's what we need to do. Okay, so we have laser crosshairs. Frequency. Don't know what that is. Frequency timer duration. I assume that's like how often we want the enemy to shoot at you. States is equal to inactive. Good work, NPC. Nice hustle. Thank you, Dex. Thank you again for the 500 bits. I think you sent 500 bits yesterday as well, and I think the day before. I really appreciate it. But just know, it's not necessary to watch these streams. I'm sure you do know. And you're just being a kind person. Oh, I thought it was pay to... It's not pay to play, it's pay to win. If active, track target. So it's not necessarily a shoot state. I think it'll be like a lock, or I guess we could have I guess two more states. One a tracking state, or like a angry state or target state, and then a start shooting state. So yeah, we did inactive and active, move and dead. We're gonna do, move. We have move and dead, or idle and dead. Originally there was a move state, but I feel like we don't really need a move state anymore. We just have it lerp towards the next position. I guess this adds there is some inconsistency. We could try introducing a move state, but I'm gonna ignore it for now. I think keeping it as simple as possible is the route this time. There is technically a move state. It's just not. It's not really a move state. It's like it's the dead state that moves the player. All right, so do we want crosshairs? That's the next question. Let me see. I think we've browsed so many eyeball enemies. I don't think there are any more for me to explore. Okay. So originally what we did was we had... they had a crosshair on them. Focused on the player. This would be so there's an inactive state, I guess, or we could say the idle state. The next state would be, so we would have idle, aim. Should you say that? Aim. then shoot. And I mean, those are the states, that's the pattern, but I mean, we can still have, you know, then the other states would be, well, the only other state is death. And maybe we want to rename this to move, or like, not death, but hit, because death would be, you know, setting it to maybe inactive or something like that. So yeah, maybe we'll say hit state and then death state. We might not even want a death state, but yeah, doesn't hurt to have one. So we go into idle, nothing happens. There's a maybe like a timer that goes into the aim state, like maybe like 0.5 seconds after you hit it, or maybe, yeah, we'll figure out the timer, maybe like, yeah, 0.5 seconds, let's say. 0.5 seconds, it's still the same animation playing, so it's just going to be like this. Well, actually the crosshair is going to go like this. And as the aim is happening, the crosshair is going to, you know, just traverse towards the player, or maybe lerp towards the player. I think that's what we did originally. So it goes towards the player, goes here, and then once the position has, or once the crosshair has locked onto the player, we go into the shoot state. The shoot state is just going to, you know, shoot some freaking laser beams at the player. And then once the shoot state is done, we'll probably just go back into the idle state. And then obviously the same movement mechanics apply to this as the movement eyeball, or the default eyeball, where it can switch between the hit and death state. And that's how it'll work. So you hit it, it just traverses this way. Usually it's going to shoot a laser beam, but we could also just go from hit to death. There are no rules here. And then, you know, from here it goes into the idle and aim, same thing, whole thing again. Pretty simple stuff, I would say. The only thing that's gonna be annoying is, I think we're probably gonna refactor how I'm not sure how it was written, but we're probably gonna rewrite the crosshair, and we're also gonna rewrite how the lasers were made. All right, let's do this. I think we're gonna have the crosshairs because they looked cool. Let's see, where do we even put the laser crosshair? Let's see. Set crosshair rotation tree. Oh, we did some crazy stuff with the crosshair. I think we're gonna make it a lot simpler. Cross. Yeah, like there's so much stuff here. Laser crosshair is equal to a laser crosshair. Where is the laser crosshair? Laser crosshair. Okay, this is the script for the laser crosshair. Rotate sprite, fix rotation, ready, physics process, rotation plus equals delta, rotation fmod. And apparently there are two frames here. There's a white one and there's a a red one. White one means it's been locked. Here, let's do this. Well, actually, should I rewrite it? Should we duplicate it? Laser crosshair. Let's call it eyeball crosshair. Laser crosshair. UI? I put this under UI. I'm gonna copy it. Actually, let me duplicate it first and call it eyeball. Enemy laser crosshair. Where do we put this? We put this under sprites. We put this under scenes. Entities, enemies. I assume it's under enemies. Oh, did I put it? Let me see, crosshair. Oh, no, okay, yeah. Alright, we just put it all under enemies. Maybe we should put eyeball enemy or something, but I'll just leave it the way it is for now. So yeah, now we have our crosshair. I'm just gonna copy this script. I'm gonna make a new one. Gonna do some other stuff here. So let's get rid of all of this. Wonder if I should add an animation player to this node. An animation player, I feel like would, instead of doing this rotate physics stuff, yeah, I think I'm just gonna use an animation player. Make our life easier. We could also do, yeah, let's just do an animation player. It helps that we're only using one node now, so we're gonna say rotate. I guess we want it to rotate 360 degrees, right? How fast do we want this? Maybe like, I'll say 0.2 seconds maybe? Before what? Let me see. This is 180. I wonder if we wanted to, like... What? Why is it not rotating? Oh, because, I guess the increments are too slow. At 180, it's already... Can we change the steps? What the hell? Every frame is... Oh, it's raining again. Every rotation, we're going from 0, 90, 180, 270. It's an increment of 45 degrees and it looks the same. Continuous? Do. I guess we can start inserting keys. Might have to close my window. It's starting to rain. God damn, is it like monsoon season or something? It's so nice looking at the rain though. Fortunately, like, I don't know why, but the wind, there's no wind, so like it drops straight down. So it doesn't actually go into my room, but there's a possibility that it does. So I close the window. All right. We can manipulate every rotation. So here it's 0.02, 0.05. What are these increments? Let's do. If we say 0.01. Oh, I think that's better. Okay. So now if we play it, oh, what the hell? That's speedy. Let me try. We said 0.01. Let's try 0.025. Whoa. And wait, 0.05 was. Is it not working? This is way too fast. Maybe the steps don't even matter, I guess. Because it's linear. We set this to 0.4. Bring this over here. Let's try it again. God damn, it's like too fast. I guess we could just, we could just do this. Where is it? Set it to 0.5. You keep changing it. 0.25. Yeah. Looks pretty good. We can always change it. I'm pretty sure we did use an animation player for the, let me see, or maybe not. I feel like we did though. Yeah, we did. All right, so we're just putting it, we're just separating it. Let me close this. So let's leave it the way it is for now. Eventually we want to play like a lock animation, but we do need to make sure that the rotation, like, yeah, I remember how we did this. We basically, I'll do it right now quickly. So we'll do a new animation. We'll call this locked. The lock animation is going to set the, maybe we could just, I was going to have it rotate to the correct spot, but we can just have it snap to the correct rotation. So let's say we want it to lock to 0, 0, or like, yeah, to this. I'll just say that. Add this as a key. And we want the frame. Here, I'm gonna add this frame first so that we have the reset. But yeah, then we're gonna reset it. And yeah, it'll just be that. So change frame, set rotation. We don't need any of this stuff. Rotate, actually I don't need any of this stuff. We can just say func lock, or I guess func track, play follow. We might want to have some like hide, like we might want to hide it sometimes. Yeah, for now let's just say func play follow, or we'll just say follow. No, play follow. Func play lock. I'll leave it like that for now. and just have a reference to this. Var onReady animation player node. Pretty simple. Leave it like this for now. Let's add this to the player, or sorry, to the laser. Should we leave it hidden by default? Because we're gonna we're gonna have a reference to it pretty soon. Boom, boom. All right. So we're gonna add our crosshair eyeball enemy. Let me make sure we save this. Laser crosshair. Okay. Right there. There it is. Theme of a really cool bird. Should we have the crosshair handle? We could have the crosshair handle the player, or sorry, the crosshair handle following the player. We could do this. We could say var player node is equal to, what do we call it? Player node. Yeah, we could have it follow the. Yeah, let's do that. I guess we don't really need. We could say follow player. Actually, we could say follow target. Keep it. No, we won't do player node. We'll just say follow target, and we'll say input position. So right now we're gonna say global position dot. We'll say lerp, but we'll see. Actually, I'm curious. What did I write before? We wrote. Let me see. Eyeball laser. We did some sort of lerping. I'm pretty sure. Reach target global position lerp. Move towards target position. This is our regular eyeball enemy. Or sorry, our laser extends now 2D. Let's look at the OG laser beam main 2. I assume we lerped. I guess not. Crosshair dot set rotation dot visible set rotation lock crosshair. So if target node dot global position dot distance to input distance is less than 5, interpolate weight. So we did some weird interpolation like stuff where we said interpolate weight times delta. Feel like we don't need to do this. Let's just try Direction 2. Wait, what? Oh, we didn't actually lerp. We just... Interesting. I'm going to try just lerping. Global position. Whoops. Although, the issue with this was that originally when we did do this, it was slow in the beginning. And that was the problem. We might just want to have it move linearly towards the player. Yeah. Let's see. Global position plus equals global position dot direction 2. Input position times the speed. So we're gonna have to create a var follow speed. Set it to like 100. Slightly faster than the player, so it always catches up to the player. Times follow speed. Do we have to multiply this by delta? I think we do. Okay. We don't have a delta value. We need one. Is there anything else we need for the script? We're gonna want to lock it, which we have. We could play follow here. We might call it from the enemy though. All right, let's actually just start this. Let's just run it in the physics process for now. We're gonna want to create a reference to this, so on ready var crosshair node crosshair. Oh, we wanted to. I'm gonna put it down here for now, in case we want to eventually make this a extension of this class. We'll put everything here in case, yeah, I don't know, if we ever want to be more organized, we can just copy and paste this stuff and get rid of all of this other stuff. So for now, crosshair node is equal to laser crosshair on, that's all we need right now. Let's create a function. Do we need a function? For now, we're gonna just put it in the physics process. So let's say, should I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start saying new functions. Laser, I'm gonna do this. Laser follow. Or sorry, laser eyeball laser functions. For now, let's just say crosshair node. Oh, crosshair node. We know the. Yeah, let's just do this. Crosshair node dot follow target. We don't know the target yet, but I'm just gonna. For now, I'm gonna just say level manager dot player node dot global position. Global. Oh my god. Global position. Let's put ourselves in a room where we want to have lasers. Let's go back into this room. This is where we'll put our lasers. Eyeball enemy laser. Crosshair node that follow so yeah, you can see, well, one, it's pretty slow. Yeah, I actually kind of like the movement. We might make it slightly faster though, because I think once the, not sure how we're gonna do it yet. So yeah, the player is so much faster than the crosshair. All right, so let's do this. Locked is equal to false. Else global position is equal to input position. Do. All right. How do we set locked? We're gonna say func check if close. We could put this all in here, honestly. I don't think the script is gonna get too complicated. We'll say if global position dot distance to input position is less than or equal to, let's say, 6 pixels. Lock is equal to true. Locked equal to true. And then from there, play follow. We're going to say start follow. Play rotate. And could say play lock here. And then here, I'm going to say it right here for now on the ready. Crosshair node dot, what did we say? Play start follow. Oh damn! White is such a bright color. Let's see, no chill. Like it locks pretty quick. I think I want to. Let's see. Yeah, 6 might be a little too much. I'm gonna try 3. But yeah, at this point we don't need it to follow anymore. So locked. So the second it catches the player, I forgot what we did. Originally, I think what we did was we still had it locked on the player, and then for like another 2 seconds after it was locked, then we would unlock it and then shoot the laser. This was like for polishing purposes. It looked really good, but I don't know if we're gonna keep it that way. at least for now. I think the second we lock, we're gonna play the sound cue and start shooting. Yeah, let's look at the original for reference. So we locked, and then after like a short amount of time, the white white thing that you see there is actually something else. That's the visual cue to tell you. It's kind of like a oh, you're about to die kind of sign, rather than a yeah. There's like two different visual cues. Looks pretty clean too, and along with the different laser animations that we're probably going to be playing. So here, let me play this again. All right, so for lock, instead of saying, we're not going to change the frame in lock. Lock is just going to not rotate anymore. And then we're going to say, we're going to create another animation called like visual. Actually, let me control this. Oh, no. Can't control Z yet. Okay. Well, let's create a new animation. It's a really quick animation. You know, we can even do this in the, you literally just say it right here. Yeah, how's it going, Cycross? I might just say funk play attack visual cue. And all that's gonna do is just set the frame to 2. So frame is equal to 1. Okay. I wonder if we want to have like a reset. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a reset. And maybe we actually also want to have like a var follow. At this point, I think follow is going to be set to false once we say the attack visual cue. Frame is set to 1. Do we have the... Okay, so we have attack visual cue, and then... I guess we want to say funk remove crosshair or something like that. This will be... I guess visible is equal to false. On a start follow, we also want to reset the position, so global position. Or we'll say position is equal to vector 2, 0. I guess we could... Were we going to create a reset? I guess that's remove crosshair, because like starting is gonna, yeah, we don't really need, yeah. So we'll say visible is equal to false. We can also say, I will say it here too. Frame is equal to 0 on remove crosshair. And follow true, animation play rotate, play lock. Oh, and on the attack visual cue, this is where we're going to play the... Oh, yeah, that's frame equals 1. I'm going to call it... locked target. Attack visual cue. So, yeah, we'll handle all of this other stuff on the... We could actually just handle it... all of the like attacking could be done here on the laser crosshair, and then all we would do from the laser is actually just shoot the laser beam. What's going on? We are currently... So we've been refactoring the enemy, or we've been doing a lot of refactoring, but right now we're working on the new eyeball enemies. So this is what... Yeah, I don't know if you remember these guys right here. So yeah, we're just redoing them. Yeah. What's up with you? What you been up to? Trying to think. Working on your game a little. Making a mini boss. Nice. Do you have any clips? Bosses? Oh yeah. That's why I've been like trying to refactor our simplest enemy, so that I can like try to maybe turn it into a boss later on. Yeah. We shall see. No clips, only placeholder art. I mean that's my entire game. Placeholder art. All right. So we've locked our target. I guess maybe, do we want to connect signals? Like we can say emit signal, you know, locked. Start shooting. Although, yeah, I feel like it would be so much easier if we just ran all of the scripts in the crosshair. Like the crosshair is what handled everything. And then all the laser would do is just shoot the laser. But we would have to like check. There'd be a bunch of things that would have to be done. Here, let's start making the state. So, there's the shoot state, that's what we're calling it. But maybe we want to first create the aim state. So we'll have idle, dead, aim, and shoot. All right, let's do it. Should we get rid of... We don't really use rebirth anymore. Yeah, it doesn't even exist. So let's get rid of it. Anytime we see rebirth, just remove it. Okay. So in states dot aim, we're gonna be running. Yo, how's it going, ANF? Good morning. So we're gonna run this on the enter state, and we say crosshair node.follow target. We don't have delta running on while in state. I guess we should. For enter state, I'm gonna do this. Can we? Yeah, we can. So this is enter state. I'm gonna say so currently we started doing it on the ready. Let's put it on the aim. We're also gonna want to create a timer. Respawn timer. I want to make a no 2D and put all of our timers. I'm not sure if we're going to have more timers. We might. This will be our start aim timer. I wonder if I should start capitalizing these. We do capitalize it here. Let's start now. All right. So on the idle state, the second we enter the idle state, this is when we'll start the timer. Currently it's set to 1 second. We're going to set it to 0.5 seconds. Whoops. Start aim timer, start. On the exit state, we're going to make sure that we turn it off as well. So this start aim timer is gonna be what we say. This is what enters or forces us to go into the aim state. Should we say start aim? Yes. You know what we should do? Should have ourselves return the state instead. We don't really have a reason to. I feel like it'd be nice to get into that habit. Having change state return. Well, don't really need to return anything. I guess. Wait, can we do this? Can we say return a void? Is that a thing? I guess you. Alright, I'll check it out in just a second. Nice. Pretty juicy. It's looking pretty good to me. Bosses are hard to make. I haven't made any yet. Not looking forward to it. Escape sequences. Like the remember your escape sequence, the temple one. Kashteki. I can still do boss. I do want to have like one boss fight actually. It's gonna be like, you know, just like I haven't planned it out yet, but like, you know, for instance, like there's an eyeball in the corner, you have to dash into it, then avoid lasers shooting at you, something like that. Yo, how's it going, Bad Cop? But yeah, I do want to have a boss fight, but we'll see. I do plan on having escape sequences as well. Yeah. I haven't really planned it out. That's why we're working on the eyeball right now. It's going. Barely. What you been up to since you're not streaming? I remember you mentioning we're on what's his name's stream. I think you rated him. That's how I found out about him. The Coppinger. He was playing Baldur's Gate. I remember you mentioning that you were playing too. Oh yeah, this looks really great, Sekuras. I like the also the Shovel Knight checkpoint thing that you have going on there. Do you plan on adding like a? Do you plan on giving the player the ability to break it as well? Where's a fire about? Where's the fire? Because it's fire. Okay. So if start aim, return states.aim in the if states.aim, we also want to make sure that the player can go into the dead state. So let's copy this. Yeah. That's what I meant. I was frustrated. I see. You know, it's something that's super frustrating for me. It's very common in video games. Oh, what the hell? Why is the position like, I guess we didn't actually add it to the game yet. The resetting of the position. I don't like when games have like extra moving nodes, or like here, like I was playing Blasphemous recently, and in the sewers they have like these falling these things, like they have dropping like pieces of glop that like it seems like it's random, and I dislike it so much. This is my like least favorite mechanic in video games when they do that. I hate basing the player's movement or like having the player move based on like a frequency of like other objects that are not in your control. I don't plan on having anything like that in my game. It's like my least favorite thing in gaming. It's just because like it ruins the experience, like because you know you can just pass through it by waiting. So like it just slows down the game for me. Yeah, you can see they're falling. So like and it also seems kind of random, like the time it takes for it to fall. Alright, why is the timer not starting? Because we never told it to start. Random obstacles. Yeah. And yeah, in particular, random obstacles that are like time-based, you know? or like, you know, you have to work around that obstacle, not the other way around. Systematic obstacle. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I personally don't like it. Even the systematic ones. It might be a skill issue. Maybe I just don't like paying attention to like other moving objects, unless it's like a boss. Like I don't mind, you know, having to react to a boss. Or like, you know, having to parry, for example. I think those things are okay. When you know, when you have a spike, or like, you know, something that keeps moving up and down, or like, yeah, you know, these are like going up and down, but like, you know, this one is moving up and down every increment of, you know, 0.5 seconds or every increment of 1 second, and then this one is moving up and down in every increment of 1.5 seconds, and then like, you know, you have to time your jumps around this. I just don't like it. It's a personal preference. I just don't want to put it in my game. Just like you don't want to include the breaking of checkpoints, because I actually like that idea. When you break the orb and like, you know, there's like that risk versus reward element to it. I like that. Yeah, when near enemies, they serve a purpose for sure. When traversing like a chapter or a level that's kind of meaningless, or like, not meaningless, but like, you know, for instance, in that room where like it was just something to take, you know, you would go through these rooms and it was just something to take my health away as I got to the boss or like to another enemy, and then by the time I got to the enemy, my health was like, you know, 50%. It's like, oh my god. Damn, I never thought about breaking checkpoints for rewards. Yeah. Shovel Knight, there's a video on it by GMTK. They basically said like originally what they did was they had checkpoints, and what it was, I forgot what originally I forgot what it was. Oh, okay. Originally, what it was that you had to use coins to use your checkpoint. So, like, if you wanted to, you know, if the player found a checkpoint, what they would do is, you know, you had a currency. It costs, you know, 100 coins to set your checkpoint, which was punishing for new players. But the good players wouldn't feel punished at all. So, like, it was like a double whammy for new players. Whereas for the now, what they do is instead is, you know, they put 100 coins inside, and if you break it, you get the 100 coins, and if you don't, you know, you can still use the checkpoint. So it was like a win-win. The people who are new can have a checkpoint, and the people who are really good get extra coins. So that was their workaround. It was a pretty good video on like risk versus reward. You know, you want to reward the good players and not punish the bad players. But yeah, that was my little rant. But you could also, Sekras, you could just also make it slightly, you know, more difficult to break the checkpoint. Several shots. I don't know. So, let's go into the idle state. Did we start the timer? I don't think so. Or maybe we did. For now, just a simple checkpoint, yeah. But tomorrow, it's going to be sophisticated and very difficult checkpoint. I already know. So we're saying initial state here. Oh, actually, this is kind of perfect. Let's see this again. So right now the crosshair doesn't target the player at all, but there we go. So what we're gonna do is have the first eye be a freebie. So you hit the eye and you go on your merry way. Or like the first interaction does nothing, and then the second you hit it, now it's angry and starts moving around. BRB. ANF is gonna leave for a bit, and Rayman is here to replace him. Does your enemy look good? Hell yeah. Okay. Start follow. Position is equal to vector 2, 0. Why does the position... Let's see. Oh, I think it does. What? What? Who wrote you? I think we're not resetting some of these variables. Locked, not locked. Remove crosshair. Locked is equal to false. Follow is equal to false. Actually, I think we technically say this. We say false is here. We haven't started the attack visual cue, but we'll do that soon. But I guess it doesn't hurt to reset all of these. Boom, 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 boom. Definitely avoid the issue in the next project. What the hell? Hold on, this game of yours is looking good right now, thank you. Why is it teleporting though? Thought we set locked to false. Locked is false. Global position direction to input player, follow speed times delta. Locked target. You play lock. Play rotate, follow is true, position is equal to vector 2, 0. Anyway, I'm gonna comment out visible for now. Why is it teleporting? Who wrote this? Locked. An awesome soundtrack indeed. Remove crosshair. We're not actually removing crosshair, that's why. On exit state for aim. Where's exit state? States dot aim loft is equal to false. Oh, sorry. Crosshair node dot. What do we call it? Remove crosshair. There we go. And now, I mean, we can try it out. We can go back into this room. We can give it a path, an entity path. We can say boom and boom. Oh my god. Let's go back and let's go in here and make it like 5 or something. Boom. No. 3. 3 is the perfect width actually. Why does it take so long? What the hell? What's that about? Maybe it's fine. The timer is too short. Let's make it like 0.5. Let me try 0.1. The time it takes to get to the... We could reduce the time on the respawn timer. Right now it's set to 1 second. We could set it to 0.5 seconds. Still seems pretty slow, though. We need to increase this to like, we said 0.05. Let's set it to 0.1. Oh my god, that's so fast. Low key. Low key kind of like. I was initially thinking, or someone suggested adding teleports instead of lerping it towards the next position. Welcome back. On an indie hunt. If you want to look at some pretty good games made in Godot, check out Sekhiras. If you're on an indie hunt, yeah, I'll send you Sekhiras's page. Pretty well done platformers. Yeah, I mean, there's also my games, but, you know, Sekhiras has some pretty good games too. And way more games. A Samurai Jack? There's a Samurai Jack game? Samurai Sam? Oh, Samurai Sam. What the hell? I never actually looked at this one. That's pretty badass though. Ah, cool. Ah, cool. Watch your back. Samurai Jack. Or gotta get back to the past. Something Samurai Jack. The TV game jam. That's pretty cool. I actually want to play it, but I should not. I should get back to work. But yeah, Sekhiras does have a lot of games. Cracked shot. Or crack shot. Daisy Dangerous. They had a new Samurai Jack recently. You guys have seen it. There was this Samurai Jack movie I watched as a kid. I had the DVD to it. I think it's technically like if I remember correctly, it was like the origin story to Samurai Jack, if I remember correctly. I watched the 5th season, but I honestly remember nothing about it. The premiere movie. Cartoon Network. Damn, this is like Nostalgia. Not like nostalgia, it is nostalgia. What is this? There's like a live action of Samurai Jack. I remember these guys. They can't do a live action, please don't. Yeah, there's never been a good live action. There's a live action of what's it called? Full Metal Alchemist. I've yet to see it, but low-key want to. I think it's gonna be bad, but I want to watch it. Wait, let me see. Oh my god. Blasphemous? Blasphemous is pretty good. Or I'm enjoying it currently. Some design choices? Like what? The only design choice that I currently don't like is these. And it's a common mechanic too. Like, not with, like, they redo this kind of stuff. They also have like these the quicksand enemies. Are you talking about the... I only have like 3 hours in it, so I don't know. What was it called? The winter blasphemous mountains. Yeah. The sand. Yeah, I mean, it's technically in the beginning, but you have to go upwards. Was it in like the ice biome that you're talking about, where they like jump, they come from the ground and jump upwards? Oh, or maybe you're talking about the ones that are like, actually, I don't know. Quicksand enemies. Oh, you did? For the samurai. I didn't know that. I'm not surprised. I'm sure you have more. Number one overall. Visuals, fun, audio, interpretation. Samurai Sam. 7 Days in Purgatory. Soup. Wow, we're getting so distracted today. Sent a clip. Nice. It's looking very like minimalistic, but also like clean, you know? The roll double jump, yeah. Hell yeah. Here's another fire. Everybody's getting fire today. Which game? This one is Anav's game. This one's Sekros's game. Cozy is not here. We haven't seen Rayman's game yet, but it's in the works. Might as well. Skithu? Thank you. Skithu? I'm adding a dive now, basically dash. You got some good devs in your community? Yeah. I mean, I can't take credit for that. That's just cool devs. I guess cool devs just know other cool devs. That's just how it is. And guess what, Kent? You're one of those cool devs. Okay. Let me know when you post it. I'm going to try to... Let's look at our game again, once again, and not figure anything out. Let's see. Okay. Actually, yeah, we got it working. Obviously, we want to reset the animations. You show your alpha soonish. All right, sounds good. We want to run remove crosshair. We're gonna set visible to false. We're gonna say on ready visible is also set to false. Start follow is set. Oh, I guess visible is set to true on start follow. I think we're already running remove crosshair, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Boom. Posted. All right, give me 1 second. We need to make sure this works. Okay, on the exit of the aim, we want to say remove crosshair. Wait, what? We are saying remove crosshair. Crosshair. Locked and follow. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Visible is equal to false. J.3D. Thank you. I'll check it out, Rayman. Just give me 1 second. This is neat. I need to at least do something today. Why? On. Wait, what the hell? We've exited. What the hell? For some reason, we're not exiting the aim state. From the aim state of dead, we change state to dead. Yeah, how's it going a little bit? Alright, let's look at this. Some nice movement. Oh, some teeny tiny projectiles. Those can be increased in size. Well, it's looking pretty good. Oh yeah. A visual update? Indeed. Mixels. Wow, it's already 5 a.m. Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. Why are we... Let me see something. We're entering the... exit state. I'm dumb. It's a good thing we haven't actually started working on the exit state. Any exit states. There we go. Oh wait. There we go. Oh my god. Cool. Now I just have to need to have my player and marker to turn around. All right. Climax. Truce. This guy needs to learn how to spell. Climax, truce. Since is spelled so weirdly. Science? Sinka? Is it pronounced? You think it should be pronounced Sinka? Alright, so we have our aim set up perfectly. Once aim is set to true, we want to lock it. So locked is set to true. Locked target. We're gonna add another timer. Yeah, we're gonna add some polish to this right now. We have a timer here. This timer is going to be shoot after lock. Shoot after lock timer. Sins. What about Final Fantasy 12? The music? No, I don't think that was Final Fantasy. Was it? That was definitely not Final Fantasy. But, actually... There's this one song I used to listen to a lot as a kid. This one. This one's a banger. Okay, after shoot lock timer. Do we want to play the sounds here? We can. How do we want to do this? I can't even tell what I did originally. It like locks. It locks for a split second. There's a... There's 2 timers here that we might want to do. So there's the shoot, or like switch to, we could say switch to white, and then we could also say shoot after white. Hopefully you want to listen to Final Fantasy now. So, locked target. On lock target, we're going to say play lock, and then we're going to say switch to white. So let me create some variables here. We don't really need an animation for this. Switch to white. Do we want to say attack visual cue now? Yes. Let me see. It's a laser? Yeah. Alright, what were the original sounds that we used for this? Charge up, sound cue? Oh yeah, it should. Charge up and sound cue? These are both the same sound, aren't they? Command not available. may update these sounds later on. Remove crosshair. The frame should be set back to 0. It should be red. Remove crosshair. Attack visual cue. On the exit of the aim, we say remove crosshair. It is pretty epic too. The only thing that would reset the frame is an animation. No, none of our animations. Oh, I guess a reset might. I don't think we ever reset either. Set visible to false. Oh, we're starting the timer. Locked target. The switch to white. Alright, okay. Is that why? Okay, yeah. The timer needs to be a reset. All timers need to be reset. Why are they, why is it looping? That's fine. We could also say, you could also have no animation play or no sound play for that. Originally, what I think we did was we played, let's see, death. So we could put that instead. Oh, the original one was actually, we didn't say play the start aim sound here. We set it on, when we started this timer, which is on a locked target. So it was 0.2 seconds afterwards, which is kind of quick. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little too fast. And then after that, the same amount of time, it would be like boom, boom, bump, and then like, you know, basically maybe another 0.5 seconds, or maybe like a little bit more, like point. I'm not sure. We'll see. Low-key kind of want to try maybe just messing with the. Yeah, let's try this. Shoot after white. On this, I'm going to say shoot after white. Dot start. And this is where we'll actually emit the signal to shoot. But for now, I want to try also having one more sound here. Or like, we can test the timing here. And we'll put the, we can't really, we'd have to like duplicate this. I'll just duplicate it and just test it out. Put the same exact sound. Put it on like 1.2. So yeah, this is 0.2 seconds after. You say shoot after white node, or shoot after white timer. We'll want this to be Wonder. I feel like 0.5 might be too much. 0.2, maybe even. Let's try 0.2. I was gonna say 0.5, but I feel like that's too much. Maybe. Oh yeah, let's try 0.5 or 2.5. I'll try 0.5. Fuck it. Honestly, I kind of like it actually. Okay. Okay. Now it's time to start working on the actual laser beam. So originally what we did with the laser beam was we had a line 2D. Right. And what do? We kept updating the textures here. I assume maybe an animation player was used. Death, laser buildup. Default color texture mode. What did we use? I don't see animated sprite. Mordu, how's it going? Where the hell do we update the texture? Oh, it's a tile. Is it an animated texture? Starting. So this is the default texture. Where do we load? Texture. Load. Hurtbox, laser crosshair. Nothing for texture, nothing. No. Oh. There's something here, animated eyeball. Maybe it's the, let me see. We have the laser hurt node. Maybe that's where we draw it? No. It's just a closure shape. Let's see. It must be done in the animation player. There's no other laser buildup. Texture mode with default. Laser beam. Freaking laser beams. Where's our laser beam? Apparently there's a laser beam node. I see. We had a laser beam script here. Wait, no. What the hell? No. Start of laser buildup. What is that? Start rotation. Update final points. We're saying play laser buildup. I assume it has to be this one, but I don't see the texture being updated anywhere here. Sound cue, attack. Yeah, let's show our laser line here. So this is our line. Nothing happens. Texture mode is set to tile. All right. So I don't know why it's not working. Or like I don't know what we did, but we don't see the animation here. We'll just have to recreate it, whatever. But I need to figure out what we want to do exactly. How do we want to draw it this time? So we used Align 2D originally to draw past the player. How do we want to do it this time? I mean, we can still draw Align 2D. So it'd be a line going from here to here. Or like basically direction 2, line from direction 2 to the target point, times like, you know, a few hundred pixels so that you don't see the laser. Or although maybe the start of the laser will go here, but then the end of the laser will go all the way over here. We'll see what looks better. What did I do originally? Always gotta go back to what was here. Alright, I went past the, yeah. Alright. How do we change the texture of this line? You can use an animation player. Maybe we want to make this its own node, its own scene as well. Just like how we made the crosshair its own scene, we could make the line itself. We set the parameters, like we'll say, oh yeah, we want we have the global position, we have the position of the eyeball, draw it, and then the animation. The issue is the only issue is syncing the crosshair, since our crosshair is what's kind of like doing all the timing for us. We could do it with signals, so like it would be like, oh, set white, after set white, the animation plays, and we also need a signal from the enemy if it gets hit to cancel the laser. Alright, so yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we'll have maybe this send the signal to the enemy saying signal to shoot. It'll also give the target position. And then in the shoot state, you know, line point is equal to 0, 0, and player pos. Player position like plus like 100 or whatever. Or maybe like times, yeah, plus 100. Plus 100 of the direction too, whatever you want to call that. So that'll be on the, this is the start of the shoot state. It'll just play its own animation while you're in the shoot state. Play laser animation. Is that it? And then I guess, yeah, I guess we'll have a reference to it while in the shoot state. So if you get shot down, or like if the player hits the eyeball, then we just delete everything, and all is well. Okie dokie. Let's do it. I'm still so curious. Like, how were we playing the animation before? I don't see any script that says, or anything in our script that plays the animation. Start of laser buildup. I assume that's what it is. Start of laser, but laser crosshair node that set rotation. That's all it does. It's so strange. Update final points. End of attack. We had freeze frames on these nodes too. Forgot we did that. Alright, whatever. Let's doesn't matter. We're going to, I think we're gonna create a new scene here specifically for those oh, we have a laser hurt node, which is kind of cool. Input distance. Set extents. Okay, we might reuse this. Might as well. You know, maybe we want to put everything in one node. Like var type is equal to laser. We could put the laser, because we're already setting the extents here. We can also mess with the line 2D. Instead of saying set extents, we'd probably just say set like line 2D, and then from there we would set the extents. What's today? Today's Wednesday. Oof. I was supposed to post some videos on Reddit, but I completely forgot. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee.
Poop again!
Not a poop stream. Sorry. Hope you weren't, you were teased with the poop stream, because that's not what it is. I'm gonna turn off my AC. It's still raining. Okay. I'm gonna make a new laser node, I guess. We'll start it from scratch, actually. It's gonna be inline TD. Call this laser node. Save it in scenes. Put it in entities. It is kind of, it's like it is an entity, kind of. Okay. So first thing we're gonna say is func set points. Or I guess we could say set laser size. On input target position. And the points are going to equal how do you set points? So say add point vector to dot 0. When we're drawing this laser, I think it's done locally, right? Local. Don't know actually. I guess we'll find out. Say points. The points that forms the line drawn between every point set in this array. Points are interpreted as local vectors. So target position so does that mean the target position would be how would we know what the target position is? Because it's global, and it's, we would say, like, oh, we would have to say global position minus our global position. And that's it. In fact, we could even just say this, and then it really depends what the direction is too. So we'd actually want to say bar direction 2. Is equal to global position dot direction 2 global target position target position and instead of saying add point if we know the direction 2, we actually don't even need to add the point. I guess we could say distance 2 and then add see, var distance to. So you go to global position dot distance to target position, and then we'll say add point direction to target. Oh, you wrote target postion. Add point direction to target. Times distance to target. Plus a few, plus a screen size, which is, plus the max screen size, which is, well, the hypotenuse of, hypotenuse, 320 by 180. It's 367. Screen, maybe 368. It's actually gonna be, it's actually less than that. It's 367 divided by 2, 368. Actually, it could, technically it could be a little bit more, a little bit less, but it's very unlikely. No, I mean, I don't think it's ever going to be this value. It would have to be like, you know, there would have to be an eyeball like in the upper left corner, and the player has to be like up close, but it's literally impossible. So, yeah. I'll leave it the way it is though. Doesn't hurt. Okay, so set laser size. So the laser hurt node, we set the extents. We say area / collision shape dot set extents to the input distance divided by 2. We don't set the also say type is equal to laser. I'm wondering, we could also set up a raycast. But then we wouldn't be able to mess with the width of the laser hitbox, so maybe not. But yeah, let's grab this. Input distance. We're gonna want to set the rotation of it as well. I mean, actually, we'll set the rotation on here. The rotation would be the distance too. I'll figure it all out. Actually, wait. This wouldn't actually be rotated, but no, it's an area 2D. Call it hurtbox. Wait, what? Why did I put this signal? I think we're we might be getting a little tired. So we say set laser size. We know the input distance. We also could set the rotation here. Rotation. Oh my god. Oh wait. Oh my god. Global position dot direction to I'm getting a little sleepy. I think we're gonna call it here. Global position dot direction to what do we want? Laser. No, not this. We want to say vector 20. Dot direction to laser to final point. And then direction to target. Dot angle. There we go. Input distance. Okay, yeah. Okay. Heard. Yeah. I thought we were gonna make so much more I guess we did get a little distracted during this stream. Should have done kind of more, but yeah. It is what it is. We'll probably finish it. I think we'll probably finish it by the next stream. Yeah, and we'll start designing more stuffs, more rooms and stuff. And then yeah, we'll see. Maybe we can expand on this and make another enemy type. Alrighty. Who's online? Lilybite is streaming at this time.
What is that?
There's also
It's world destroying.
Bebo.
Enough to build an entire army.
Grumpy.
Do not deserve this power.
Curious.
Rated PG-13. Only Peter's Friday.
Let's see.
The shit out of me. Look, it's compiling shaders. Why didn't...
We'll go for Lily. Alrighty, people. Peace. I'll see you in the afternoon or nighttime, whatever time zone you're in. For anyone interested in wishlisting Memori, you already know. There it is. The demo's there too. Recently updated as well. Bye now. See ya, Raymond.